What's up, party people? It's April the Sci-Fi Mombie. Welcome to the Sci-Fi Mombie podcast. We're at episode 24. We're actually, if we're counting from the first podcast, we're actually at our 1 year anniversary. Isn't that great? A year goes by so fast. The Two Mic'd Up Mombies podcast debuted. Actually, what is today, the 3rd? Actually, it debuted on the 10th, but we'll just say it's a year. And the Sci-Fi Mombie podcast actually debuted on October 1st of 2022. So we will follow the Sci-Fi Mombie anniversary. We have one more episode to go before we go into season 2. But as always, with me is my co-host, Victoria.
Hello.
And Knight, the producer, who will probably wander in and out. As usual. Oh, yeah, we got to have ice cream. And Diet Coke. No, I'm good right now. I'm still full from dinner. Thank you, gastric sleep. So while he's getting his ice cream, I'm going to do my spiel. Here we go. I'm a 44-and-a-half-year-old Mombie fueled by caffeine, working full-time. I'm old. And as you know by now, if you've listened to all 23 episodes, plus the mini Mombies, I like to talk.
You like to talk so much.
I like to talk about life, love, kids, relationships, culture, ice cream, TV, movies, music, and above all, sci-fi. Hello? Do that again. Ready? And above all, sci-fi. All right.
Here's all your game. We're not sponsored. We can't show it.
You can show the back. You know, like calorie count. All right. So, what a week. All right. Let's just run down for the start of the news a memoriam. We lost our favorite Springfieldian, Bob Barker. He was 99. He would have been 100 on my birthday because we shared a birthday. We also share a birthday with Sinatra, the chairman of the board, and Mayim Bialik. So, rest in peace.
I share a birthday with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, that's cool. You guys are Veterans Day babies?
Mm-hmm.
That kicks ass. Yeah. So Vic and I have special birthdays. He's 11/11 and I'm 12/12. So we're the angel number babies. That's a good sign.
But my birthday is also Veterans Day.
Just said that. All right. Jimmy Buffett.
Yours is just a normal day.
No, it's not. It's actually the start of Hanukkah. Aha.
But we're not Jewish.
No, we're not. But, okay. Jimmy Buffett passed away yesterday. Sad in Margaritaville. He was 76. He passed away peacefully. And Governor Bill Richard's son, who negotiated several high releases from North Korea, he passed away today. He was 75. So just a quick rundown of those that we have lost. Just sad. All right, moving on to a happier note. The Gilded Age Season 2 will premiere on HBO October 29th, and then it will automatically stream to Max the very next day.
Barbie's coming to Max this month.
Yes, Barbie is coming to Max. The Flash was already released. Oh my gosh, guys, I saw The Flash. I loved it. I know all the bad vibes about Ezra Miller, but I don't give a damn. He is a good actor, and a lot of people, like I was talking to some guys tonight where I went, and they were like, no, man, they should have brought the guy from the WB Flash to be Flash. And I'm like, yeah. And then we got into discussion about who's faster, the Flash or Quicksilver.
Well, Quicksilver. So.
Right, but the Flash can go backwards and manipulate time. So, anyways, that's a discussion for another day. Rick and Morty. What season is this of Rick and Morty? I don't know either. But anyways, they're debuting on Adult Swim October 15th, and it will stream to Max the very next day. Picard Season 3, final season, was released on Blu-ray this last week. So find that wherever you buy your Blu-rays.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot someone in the memoriam. Go ahead. I do have a Taylor Swift.
So we got a release date for 5 Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh, yes, please share, because I saw that this week and I forgot to write it down.
I think it's Halloween.
Ooh, but you know what? Isn't that priceless, right? Wait a minute. Okay, wait. The new Exorcist movie, isn't it supposed to debut on Halloween?
I don't know.
Because there was a big rigmarole about another movie that was coming out, and they had to move their release date because of the Exorcist movie. So, oh, it was about Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, it all clicks now, and I remember. Okay, Taylor Swift, her movie about her Eras tour will come out October 13th, and AMC is already saying they're going to have issues with it.
I'm pretty sure it's a concert film, too.
It is. So look for that. If AMC is telling you they're already going to have trouble, you know it's going to be good. And one more to add to our in memoriam. Our beloved Arlene Sorkin, who was the original Harley Quinn. I actually watched her yesterday with
What?
I feel horrible. I watched somebody's live stream yesterday, and hi, Millie. This is Millie.
It's
Say
my
hello.
daughter.
Say
Shut
hello.
up.
I'm Millie. I'm a good girl. I'm a pain in the butt. Okay, there you go, baby.
It's my daughter.
But anyways, Arlene Sorkin passed away. She was the original voice of Harley Quinn for the Batman, the animated series on WB.
She was also in Batman Arkham Asylum.
She was. She will be greatly missed. She was a voice talent and an actress that just was amazing. We are losing our legends so fast. Good Lord. This was, my dad always.
Not to mention Tony Bennett passed away this year.
Yeah, but that was like, what, a month or two ago?
I know, but
Last
still,
month?
that's sad.
Yeah, it is. He was a legend. It's just insane because my Sci-Fi Mombie's dad always says it comes in threes. This was 4. So, what, Millie? You don't like talking about death? I totally understand, kiddo. All right, so that's all the news I had. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about, like news-wise? No? Yes? Maybe so?
I don't know.
Okay.
But when Tony gets his money back from insert college name here, he's going to give me his Xbox. Because he's going to get the Series X.
He's buying a car, dude. I told him he's not getting that stupid Xbox.
That's what he told me.
Well, he can wish in one hand and in the other. Children. See, this is why I talk about kids. Because they infuriate me. I love them. I'm blessed I have them. But they just don't listen.
Oh.
No. Knight, the producer, brought us some cardigans. Hey,
Oh no. It's you.
it's Knight. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
You could join the live stream, right?
I'm currently playing out a favorite.
You can currently turn it on and come sit down with us.
Or I can just sit down with you.
How about you put yourself on camera and this thing has a really cool feature, right?
Oh, but you'll come on camera.
She has to.
Come on camera.
No, her deal is she has to make her one appearance and then she's good. All right. So I guess the strike has stalled, and there went my whole setup. I broke it. That's what you get for buying stuff at Five Below. It's so bad, the strike stalled, that the group for the studios hired a crisis PR firm. That's bad. So we're not going to get any scripted shows for a while. And you know what? I damn well support it. I mean, you know, my show that I want to come back isn't there yet. And it's going to be another 2 years before we even have any. So
listen,
renew the Orville.
The thing with Snowpiercer is, do they not know who's gonna watch it?
Snowpiercer pisses me off, and that's why we call it Snow Brown.
But still, don't they know that no one's gonna watch it? It's just AI.
Well, now that we know it's going to be all AI, of course we're all pissed off about it.
And no one's gonna watch it.
So
I'm gonna tell you now, if Snowpiercer gets canceled
You have
because of
anything you
how
wanna
bad
talk
that
about?
was.
you have anything you want to talk about? Knight had her first football game performance,
It killed me.
and it killed her. They had to march on AstroTurf.
I hate
Huh?
AstroTurf. I hate it.
Yeah, AstroTurf sucks. It was great. They got off a couple times, but you know what? That's what happens in live performances, and the show must go on. So,
We'll copy AstroTurf.
no thanks. That's why I bought sorbet. Oh, sherbet.
Yeah, they're different things,
Can't
Mom.
figure out what it is. No.
How are they different things?
Sorbet is fruit puree, where sherbet is
Milk.
milk and fruit.
Sherbet's gross.
Oh, shut up. Ah, shut up.
They're up bad.
Shut up, Meg. Renew the Oracle.
No. Actually, how about we cancel it for forever?
No! How dare you?
How many times did you watch it now? 17?
I am on my 17th run of the Orville. And it's very funny because I was watching it with Admiral Teague in his live stream. And it was All the World's a Birthday Cake episode from season 2. And I never caught the stars on their uniform like the Jews, where the Nazis made them wear stars on their uniforms. I never caught that before to symbolize the Giliacs. I love it. I love the writing. I love the captain. I love everything. I did this with Star Trek too.
Hey, I did that with Criminal Minds.
Hey, Criminal Minds is a great show. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie, we watch everything.
And Bones.
I have to do a quick review of The Flash. And if you haven't seen it, too bad. Spoiler alerts.
Michael Keaton is bad.
Oh my God, Michael Keaton. That was great. That's my Batman. Besides Kevin Conroy.
Mine is Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, see, can you see the generational? Like, people in between me and you, it's either
Not Clooney.
no.
Those suck.
What's his
Those
name
movies
from
suck.
Christian? What's his name from Batman? The Chris Nolan trilogy. Christian Bale. Yeah, it's either Michael Keaton,
I like the Tim Burton.
Val Kilmer, George Clooney.
Or some even Adam West.
Oh my God, Adam West is my other Batman.
Who played in the Tim Burton
George,
movie?
the George
In the what
Clooney
movie?
Batman
Tim
movies
Burton.
kind of suck.
Well, it was Michael Keaton.
Oh, okay.
So what happens in The Flash is he figures out he can run fast enough backwards. It kind of goes to homage of Superman, the original movie with Christopher Reeve, where he flew backwards after he found Lois Lane dead in her car after a massive earthquake. He flies backwards, and if you guys haven't seen it, too bad. 1978 Superman. And he saves her life by
Reverse time.
reversing time and putting it back.
How come Superman got to have a movie first, but Batman's the one that brought Detective Comics into popularity?
Richard Donner got that series made. That's all I could say. You know, Warner Brothers has always been like that with DC. Superman is, I mean, Batman was maybe I shouldn't say that. I used to know this, and now my mind went blank.
Coffee.
I was going to say one of them is first, and that's why the movie got made first. Anyways, so the Flash kind of takes homage to the Superman thing because that's what he was watching. He saw the movie, and so he's like, you know what? I'm going to try it. Well, he does it after he tells Bruce Wayne, who is played by Ben Affleck, that he's gonna reverse time.
Ben Affleck makes an appearance too.
Well, I'm going to tell you what happens at the end. Hold on. And he gets time reversed to where his mother doesn't die. Well, like they tell you, if you step on a butterfly in the past, it changes everything. One little change can skew off a timeline. And it unlocked the holy gates of hell is what it did. Because he kept trying. He couldn't save his mom half the time, and he couldn't save Supergirl half the time, and he couldn't save Michael Keaton Batman half the time. So they kept running backwards in time. And it just shot off all these different universes.
Oh, that reminds me of the Flashpoint paradox.
Maybe, yeah.
Or
the Mandela effect, you know? Or the butterfly effect.
In Flashpoint, the Flash goes back in time and changes something.
Yeah.
And instead of Thomas and Martha Wayne ending up dead, it's Bruce Wayne that ends up dead.
Or
and
like
Thomas Wayne becomes Batman and Martha becomes the Joker.
Right. So temporal displacement and all this stuff, we don't understand it yet. And I fear for the day when we figure out how to do time travel.
I wonder when School Spirits comes back. That was good.
It's been renewed.
Yeah.
But right now, because of the strike, everything is stuck.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so The Flash. I give it an 8 out of 10. It has a great storyline. It is worth the watch. However, Ezra Miller needs to grow up. He's got some problems. I will put it. He was stalking a child. I wasn't going to say it out loud. And he was also doing domestic violence on his girlfriend. So, okay. Hey, these are accusations. It hasn't totally been proven, but they're accusations. I just hope he gets some help.
I'm just going to say this. If you want basically the same story, just with more emphasis on Batman, watch Flashpoint, okay? Because it's basically the same thing. Only difference is it's an animated movie.
Okay, so at the end, because he puts everything he thinks back, he doesn't, and Ben Affleck is replaced by George Clooney.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that Batman.
That Batman.
Oh.
So, yes, I can. It's not, I'm not in the middle of doing a podcast or anything.
Batman and Robin, the same movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze and Uma Thurman was Poison Ivy.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
It's one of my favorite movies.
She wants to dance like Uma Thurman and I can't.
No, that's Pulp Fiction, not Batman Forever.
Yeah, that and Batman and Robin.
Wait, no, Batman and Robin.
Yeah, because Batman Forever wasn't George Clooney.
No, it wasn't. It was Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
The incredible Val Kilmer, who I just feel bad for him. All right. I'm trying to think of anything else that caught my eye this week. There's a good book suggestion from a certain person I like.
Me?
No, Seth. He put out another book suggestion.
You should read The Giver.
I really should read The Giver.
It's my favorite.
Here you go, guys. Read The Giver. When are we going to get the book club off the ground?
I don't know books to read.
Yeah, we were gonna start with the Agatha Christie and then move on to something else, and then we can move to The Giver. There is a new Agatha Christie movie coming out. It's called the one with Michelle Yeoh.
A Haunting in Venice.
A Haunting in Venice.
I'm seeing it in theaters.
Coming. It looks amazing. Of course, Michelle Yeoh won Best Actress this year at the Oscars.
I love her.
We all love her. I love her as Captain Giorgio from Discovery.
I kicked my headphones.
Oh, I also loved her in Everything, Everywhere, All at whatever the movie she won for. It was really good too. Excuse me?
What?
We're not talking about you.
Liars.
We
We
aren't.
aren't.
Why do you always think we're talking about you?
Because you usually are.
No, we aren't usually. We rarely talk about you.
Do you have anything from the drag world you need to talk about? We
Um,
are so behind on streaming all of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure.
At some
Oh,
point,
did we
I
talk
also
about?
wanna.
Did we talk about who won All Stars 8?
Oh, at some
I think
point.
we did.
We did.
Money. At some point, I want to get when I get my baton. I want to do a little for the game.
So Gail was a bagpiper, but they have a lot of them. And so she's moved into Banner right now, but she would love to be a twirler. So, but we're off and running, people. Somebody does have a concert coming up on the 15th. Who's that?
Who?
Yes. No.
Who? Oh.
Yeah, he's got a concert at the Vibrato again on the 15th. Very cool, very cool.
And you can't.
I can't go.
For certain reasons we will not get into.
It's not my fault. But I'm banned, and it's not my fault. Oh, well, life sucks. Move on. Right? Right? Okay. Reading the Orville. There was some hashtags I saw today. Kind of following our mantra as fandom for the Orville. I forgot what they hold please. They were renewed so hey, look what's trending. I'll be damned. That Orville. The Orville is trending.
Oh.
Holy shit.
I got some music news. I don't know if you've already talked about it.
Oh, what?
Scooter Braun, all of his clients
Oh,
have fired him.
You know, I saw that this week, and I forgot to write it down. And it started with Taylor.
Yeah.
And Taylor has convinced all of her friends to leave Scooter.
And that includes Ariana Grande.
Yep.
And Demi Lovato.
Yep. Oh, there was one other. Who was it? It was that guy. It was the guy that left him this week.
Was it Justin Bieber?
No. No, Justin's going to stand by him till the end. Till the bitter end.
Do we even have to talk about the Lizzo controversy? Because I know we're on different sides of it.
No, I'm on my side of it. But we can talk about it. All right. So Lizzo is being sued by her backup dancers because
rightfully so.
Because they claim that she was body shaming them.
It wasn't just body shaming.
It was other really weird things. Right.
Abusing.
Yes.
It was abusive behavior. It was fat shaming. It was forcing them to do something that they weren't comfortable with. It was all of this.
All of the above.
Yeah.
Okay. So now she is countersuing, claiming that they were also fat shaming her and participating in the bad behavior, trying to extort money out of her.
I feel like she knows she's got caught, and so she's doing everything she can to save her friend.
But then again, people are greedy. And once they know that you have this shit and you're making the money, I don't know. I'm torn on this one. I'm torn on this one.
I don't know.
They are playing her songs again on the radio.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So.
And then also there is Doja Cat's whole controversy.
Oh my god. Well, we don't know what's going to happen with Lizzo. Let's close that one up first. We don't know what's going to happen with Lizzo. I have a feeling both the cases are going to come to court together, and the judge is going to go away. Or she may settle out of court. I don't know.
I will say, though, with Doja Cat.
Oh, man. Okay, so explain the controversy with Doja Cat.
So she went on Twitter, X.
It's Twitter. Shut up.
And she had heard that her fans had been calling themselves kittens. And she was like, please don't call yourself that. Don't call yourselves anything. No fans of mine are going to have a fandom name. And so one of her fans responded and said, can you at least say that you love us, even though you don't want us being called that?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I don't know you. I think she was just being real.
Dude,
listen.
We are definitely on opposite sides of this one, and I will tell you why when you finish.
But I think she was just being real.
I don't.
She doesn't know who these people are. She appreciates them, but that doesn't mean. Listen, she appreciates her fans. That doesn't mean she has to love them.
Well, okay.
It's two different things.
Okay. Fans are your lifeblood.
I know.
To whatever you put out. And if you're going to treat them like shit, yes, I said it. If you're going to treat them like shit, you don't deserve to have fans. I'm going to say it too. If you're going to put out shitty content and talk shit about people, you don't deserve fans. Right? So, okay.
Doja Cat makes good music.
Well, yeah, I get that, but it's kind of a big problem out there right now. And I can see why fans are throwing shit at people on stage. However, it's not right.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I mean,
that's like running up into your house with a butter sock and beating the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You walked up you went to this concert. You paid money. Hold on.
Sorry.
You paid money for this concert, and if you don't like it, leave.
Yeah, literally.
Don't throw shit at people. The celebrities are people.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like somebody walking up in here, right?
Show.
Exactly. Well,
this guy came up on stage and slapped.
BB Rexa had a cell phone chucked at her face, and she had to get stitches.
And then Cardi B got a glass of water.
Right? She went after him.
Yeah, she threw the microphone back.
I know. She was not having it.
Listen, it's like, yeah, maybe she shouldn't have reacted like that, but also don't throw stuff at people.
Are we so far vulgar in this country and in society that it's okay to beat up other people? Okay, so like this week, this is kind of going all together. I watch a streamer, his name is Admiral Teague, and we have a lot of fun talking about his stuff. He streams, like, he's got me hooked on the Yellowstone saga right now. I'm watching through 1923. It's great. I wish I'd not missed it because it's great. And somebody was talking shit about it.
Oh, speaking of throwing stuff at people, Lil Nas X had a situation too.
Yes. I heard about it.
Someone threw a sex toy on stage at him.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how is that? How is that any different than Tom Jones getting panties thrown at him or the Beatles? I know it's weird now for you guys, but that was like common.
I know, but here's the thing. I know, like, Harry Styles has had stuff thrown at him so many times he's patched it now.
Oh, he's gotten that good, huh?
You can see him patching stuff on stage.
But anyways,
maybe just don't throw stuff.
There are channels out there that diss other people making content, and I'm pretty sure somebody's found our stuff. And I'm still looking for if they're doing it. Okay, I don't care if they do it. It doesn't bother me. I have thick skin.
What?
People are going out there and taking other people's content, and then they're like criticize. It's not even criticism. It's pure hate bashing other people's content. Like there's one that Night watches, and I've asked her to turn it off because he's a funny kid. He's your brother's age. He's 23. But he takes other people's content and he just like, if they say something stupid or they're making money, like they're doing stupid, I call it stupid because I wouldn't do it. But like there are people out there that will take suggestions of others and collect money off it on their channel. Right? Mm-hmm. So they tear them apart. Well, they tore Admiral Teague apart. And he's being himself. Okay, this is America, right? Right? Really? The First Amendment protects all free speech. If I want to talk about this or any other stupid shit I want to talk about, you can't stop me. But I'm not going to bash somebody else for what they talk about. I just left a church that did that to others. They attacked other religions.
Oh yeah.
Because they didn't like it.
Oh, you mean Broadway?
Let's not name names.
I didn't name it.
So my thing is, go ahead and bash me. I don't care.
You can bash me too.
It's your right. You can bash us. We don't give a fuck. And Admiral Teague doesn't either. But boy, he's going to let you know about it. And that's his right. Just like it's my right to sit here and name off all my friends in Orville Nation. You know, PJ, Maria, the Mission Podcast, Mission Log, Admiral Teague, all of us. We are a community. And if you don't like us, too fucking bad. Because we're all here and you can't get rid of us. You can try. Yeah, you can try. But you know what? It doesn't faze us because we'll come back stronger and we'll come back. We support everybody. We promote everybody. I'll even name.
Just like Lady Gaga says, write what you want, say what you want about me. If you want to know, no, I'm not sorry.
Let's circle back, shall we? Mm-hmm. Here's the difference between Doja Cat and Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga loves her monsters. Mm-hmm. She loves her fans. She even loves her enemies. Mm-hmm. Doja Cat, she could care less. As long as you're spending money and making her rich, just like her new song. What's the lyrics? Trick, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
That's the clean version.
I know. That's why I'm saying the clean version.
What would you curse on?
I know, but okay, then what is the bad version?
Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
How's that? All right, so long story short, if you come to Sci-Fi Mombie and you're our fan, I love you. We love you. You can voice your opinion here. That's what a Mombie is.
And also, Lady Gaga has loved her fans since even before they were called monsters.
That's right. There's the difference.
Just like she's always supported the LGBTQIA+ community before or anyone else was.
I'm not out to rip off my fans. Do I want to monetize? Yeah, that would be nice because I've been paying for some technical stuff here that I could use some support on. Am I gonna be a dick about it? No. You know, I appreciate my fans. I talk to a lot of them. I've met a lot of really cool people. I'm hoping that I can start having more people on with Vic and I. And actually on the mini Mombies, especially the religion and the political, I'm going to have a group of moms on soon.
Oh,
and we're going to,
those the band tapes because we don't usually talk about.
No, we have channels now.
Okay.
Like your channel on drag queens and the LGBTQIA plus community. Yeah.
Well, my reading.
Yeah, we'll be reading stories soon.
Mostly me, because it's supposed to be a drag story hour.
Right. And I can't drag it up. And we have the political channel and we have the religion channel. And we'll be adding a book club channel and whatever else the fuck I want to add, because you know what? You don't control me. If you don't like what we say here, turn us off. Don't send me hate mail.
I would love for my drag / LGBTQIA plus mini Mombie series. I would love to have some drag queens on.
Yes,
drag queens.
I want to do local spots with them. Yeah. So we'll figure out how to do that. I want to have people from Orville Nation on. I want to have people from Star Trek, Trekkies. I want to have them on. I want to have people from Babylon 5, Lurkers on, Rangers. I want all, it's not just sci-fi we talk about here. Because we love life. We love life. I've almost died twice. Yes, I love living. Okay. So. All right, so
my leg almost died.
That's right. Vic's been through hell this year, and look at him. He's here. Yep. And he didn't walk all through Walmart today, but he made a good part of it.
Yeah.
So. All right. That's what grinds my gears right now is appreciate your fans. If you don't have that support, how the heck? Oh, dude. Okay. If you don't have your fans and you don't appreciate them, you have nothing. That's all I'm saying.
After this, do you want to watch Flashpoint and then The Flash?
Yeah, we can watch that. But by the way, that building right there is the clock tower, the city hall from Back to the Future.
Oh, wow.
So I have a Roku TV now because I got tired of crappy ass Amazon Fire Sticks. And it's
a giant robot.
Yeah. And there's a volcano exploding right there. That looks like Godzilla. So Daily Planet. See the building? The Daily Planet. Yeah. I'll be damned. That building beside it is Wayne Enterprises.
Where?
Right there beside the Daily Planet building.
That's also Stark Tower right there.
Yes! That's cool.
That's
cool.
Wayne. That's Wayne Tower by the robot.
I'm a DC Marvel nut.
Uh-huh.
I love everything sci-fi, everything fantasy.
Well, except that's not what Wayne Tower looks like in the Arkham universe.
Well, in the movies, that's what it looks like.
I know, but in the Arkham universe, for the first 3 games, it just looked like a tall building with the Wayne logo slapped on it. But in Arkham Knight, you can actually go to Wayne Tower and Wayne International Plaza, and you can actually go into Lucius Fox's office because he's the owner of Wayne Tech and Wayne Enterprises in that universe.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's the acting CEO.
Nice. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my goal every day. Hey, I've stood in front of that Hollywood sign. It photobombed me in January.
Oh my gosh, look at the Ferris wheel.
I know, isn't that great?
You know what kind of reminds me
I can't believe we're amused by a damn screenshot.
Look at right next to it. That looks like Big Ben.
It is Big Ben.
And right next to
Yeah.
That means it can only be one Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it's in London.
Yeah.
The Eye. Yeah.
And it's been in New Who since the beginning.
Yep.
And it's made appearances for years afterward.
Yep. Wow.
The first episode of Series 1 of New Who had used it as a main part of the story.
So guess what?
What?
We got Knight hooked on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I'm working on her with the Orville. We'll see how well this works. I think if she watched more of season 1 and then saw how serious season 2 becomes, I think it'll change her. All right. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. I was trying to remember if I heard something Doxa.
I've been playing Lego Batman 3 recently. For a game called Lego Batman, it sure focuses on all of the DC characters.
It's Lego.
I know, but
Lego is all inclusive.
One of the earliest levels in the game, I think level 3, is Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern. Like Batman isn't there at all.
Interesting.
Except for a gold statue in the Justice League outer space, whatever. I don't know what they call it. Is it called the Watchtower? The big station in space they go to.
I think so. I don't know. I've read so many comic books and watched so many movies. It all jumbles together after a while. I do have one Star Trek related fandom thing here. It looks like they were remembering Merritt Buttrick, who was David Marcus.
Oh, did you hear about?
Can I finish this first?
I'm sorry.
So he was also on an episode of TNG called Symbiosis, where he was a drug addicted person.
Cool.
So just remembering him, he passed away from AIDS, which is sad. So support your local, here at Sci-Fi Mombie, we have a heart, right? Big one. And we support many causes, and HIV prevention is a huge one we believe in. And we believe in veterans. We believe in suicide prevention. We believe in animals, people. So find a cause. Really? Steve and Millie agrees. Find a cause, get connected, as our favorite NBC affiliate says here in the Springfield area. If you don't want to put in your time, donate $5. Donate money. If you don't want to donate money, donate your time. It's that simple. So, now what were you saying?
Oh, so the new Suicide Squad game has been delayed again.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, but its main villain is Brainiac hypnotizing the members of the Justice League. You know what other game did that? Literally years prior, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham.
But it wasn't being released in a strike.
True, but
that's why it's delayed.
I know, but it was delayed before the strike happened.
Oh, doesn't surprise you.
But it's literally using the same plot point.
Huh.
Except instead of the Suicide Squad coming in to stop them, it's just the levels consist of you just in Lego game fashion, wearing down a health bar until they're not hypnotized anymore.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a podcast I want y'all to check out because the proceeds of it go to help the staff who are out of work at all of our favorite late night shows. And it's called Strike Force 5. I've been listening. These guys crack me up. I love all of them. They are so great. So it's Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver. And they all get together and they're it's the cause I love. It's the cause I love because sometimes you can donate to the SAG-AFTRA WGA fund, but it doesn't always cover all the staff. So these guys got together to help their staff. And take a listen. It's very funny. You can find it wherever you find your favorite podcast. Wait a minute. Just like ours. You can find our podcast wherever you find your favorite podcast. And of course, I have to be a geek and I have to go look at, my analytics. And I would really like more listeners. Please. We would like more listeners. We would like more subscribers to our YouTube page. So that we can start live streaming. Because after being a part of Orville Nation and T and Telly and Admiral Teague's live streams, oh my gosh, we would have a blast. Vic, the co-host, we would have a good time. So, but check that out. Check us out. Like our videos. Subscribe to our channel. We're growing in number. Hi, Mills. Thanks for putting your butt in my face.
Come on, Millie.
Oh, she's still a kitten.
Well, she's a year old.
Well, oh, is this the Nun 2 trailer? Tonight yes, it is.
Wow.
We're finishing up our series today on Annabelle and The Conjuring.
I can't wait for Dr. 60th anniversary.
Oh, yes.
It's so close.
Get ready. David Tennant's coming back.
Really? Oh, and so is Catherine Tate.
Yes.
And she can't remember anything.
Yep.
She will die.
Because when her head exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah. That's it.
I mean, that's
how it is, right?
That's what happens when a human Time Lord meta crisis happens.
True.
Because there can't be there can't be a human Time Lord.
Yep. Wait. What's River Song then?
River Song is kind of different.
No, she's
yes,
not.
She is.
She's pure human altogether.
She was conceived in parts, which is
by two humans.
Yeah, that's what makes it different.
She's still human.
I don't.
She's not Gallifreyan.
Yeah, but the difference is.
What's the difference?
It's basically the way it happened.
Oh,
the way
bull
because of the meta crisis, Donna's got like all of the knowledge that a Time Lord has.
Right.
Which she cannot know that stuff because the human mind cannot handle it. And that's why she can't remember anything or her head will explode.
Oh, wow.
Because she has the mind of a Time Lord shoved inside of a human brain.
It's like Knight was watching, I forgot what episode it is, where the people unzip their head and it's the alien big babies. Yeah, and what's her face had been missing for a year, and he said, "Oh no, you'll only be missing for like 12 hours," and it was 12 months. So that was interesting, but
yeah.
All right. I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, let's jump right on in to close up our Annabelle, the Conjuring series with It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci-Fi Mombie. And we're going to continue this. We'll never run out of horror content, let me tell you. I've been researching recently. Like, I saw Jeepers Creepers, and I saw there's what is that series?
We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch Saw.
Saw is next. Do your homework. We'll put it.
Watch Saw.
We'll put it in chronological order. Oh, I know what I forgot. I'm not really ready to watch Saw, but I'll do it. I don't like blood and gore and all that shit.
Okay, but you watched.
I'm not that kind of horror fan.
You watched Scream.
Yes, but Scream is kind of my coming
and
of age.
Child's Play. We also need to watch Child's Play and the Chucky TV series and the Chucky movie.
I'm ready for Ted, the series. That's coming to Peacock. Don't know when. It's supposed to come out already, but
yeah, we need to watch
the
Child's Play series and mostly the Jennifer Tilly movies.
Jennifer Tilly rocks! Of course, I love her on Family Guy. She's been there since the beginning.
In universe, Tiffany Valentine, who Jennifer Tilly plays, switches bodies with the actual Jennifer Tilly, and the doll that Tiffany was in is actually Jennifer Tilly inside the doll.
Oh, like on What We Do in the Shadows?
Kind of. But like, she basically uses the doll to record the voice lines for Bonnie on Family Guy, and Tiffany takes all the money from it.
Oh my God, that's priceless!
She keeps the Jennifer Tilly doll in a cage in her house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's funny. That is funny. Huh. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we'll have to watch that series. All right. So let's dive into La Llorona. I didn't roll my R's. Here I go, yawning.
La Llorona.
Thank you. So
I didn't see it.
That's all right. I'll run through them all.
Yeah, but I didn't get the chance to watch it. So
I actually watched the last two Conjuring movies out of order.
Oh. What do you mean?
Oops. I watched 3 and then I watched 2. No, there was something I missed in the middle. Was it Annabelle Comes Home?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I watched that out of order. Okay. Hold on. Hold, please. Show me the chronological order of the Conjuring Annabelle saga.
What?
Summary from IGN. Conjuring movies.
Okay.
Who turned
So that's what I did.
Into City Hall.
Well, you know how Stan is. Stan Smith.
And then there's Roger.
Yeah.
What is he supposed to be in this episode?
Oh my God. I forgot.
I still haven't watched the episode where he's a drag queen. Which episode was it?
There are 2 shows. I don't remember.
Was that the Two Lovers episode?
The Lychee character. I'll have to look it up. They all blur together after a time.
I know, but
Okay, so Lower Decks season 4 hits September 7th on Paramount Plus. American Dad, new season, is coming. Hold, please. See, this is why I need a script. I need to write this stuff down.
I don't know. I feel like it's more fun and impromptu.
I know. I'm kind of enjoying that as well.
I want a huge Casey's drink.
Too bad. Tomorrow at 9 Central, 9 Central, American Dad returns to TBS. Get on it. Love American Dad.
We'll be watching.
Of course, we all know why I love American Dad, but moving on.
We'll be watching along with Hulu Live. Yeah.
Yeah, we will. All right. I'm from Umbridge. Okay, back to the chronological order. I watched them out of order. So it goes The Nun, Annabelle Creation, Annabelle, The Conjuring, Annabelle Comes Home, The Curse of La Llorona, The Conjuring 2, and The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. And I guess The Nun 2 is after Number 3.
How is that?
I don't know. Well, you're right, because the cousin is who the nun is going after. All right, I'll figure that one out. Okay, so the curse of La Llorona. La Llorona is a mother who, in 1673 in Mexico, marries a conquistador and has 2 boys. The boys give her an amulet. Because she finds out that her husband conquistador is cheating on her with another younger woman, she murders her family in the river alongside these fire trees. They play a big role.
She kills herself too.
Yes. So because she kills herself, it curses her to walk the earth trying to replace her sons for eternity. All right, so let's jump to Los Angeles, 1973. And we meet Anna. She is a widowed social worker. Her husband was a cop and he was killed in the line of duty. So she's left to raise her son, Chris, and her daughter, Samantha, all on her own. So she has a family she's watching as a social worker, and she goes to check on them because the boys are no longer going to school. Well, the mother, who was actually the actress who played Anck-su-namun in the Mummy movies, is hiding her boys from La Llorona. And they were actually, you'll see these marks on their arms because she's branded them with her tears. And the mother is also branded with the tears. So Anna has the police take the boys away, and they're put into a group home. And she actually gets the boys killed by the spirit. What's weird is the boys are found on the side of the Los Angeles River, dead. And she has to take her kids with her, Anna, to identify the bodies. Well, her son, Chris, gets out of the car and he meets La Llorona, who brands him. So they're the next family that she's going to try to steal the kids. So they go home and he's having like sleepwalking episodes and nightmares, and La Llorona then brands the daughter after luring her to the family pool. And then, Anna goes to visit the mom of the 2 murdered boys in prison because they automatically assume that you kill your own children. In that time period, they do it today. It's just ridiculous. And the mom tells Anna, well, I'm just going to call her the mother because that's what it means in Spanish, the weeping mother. And I told her to attack you and come after your kids because you had mine taken away. And that's why the weeping mother is going after Anna and her family, because that lady prayed and asked for it. So to get help, Anna meets Father Perez, who we all know from the Annabelle movies. He says, I can't help you. It would take 2 months for the Vatican to do anything to help us. I'm going to send you to a former priest. He's a shaman, and he's going to help you. And his name is Raphael. So they get to work. And by now, Sam is branded. Anna is branded. So she's definitely coming for him to steal the kids, to try to replace her own. They set up, he has seeds from the trees where she killed her kids to stop her. He has her tears that when he boils them are a natural way to fight her off. So she's in the house, and they find a way to push her out, and he lays the seeds of the trees at the door. And once you push her out of the house, that's how you protect yourself. The mom, however, of the two murdered boys comes back and breaks the seal, and she gets back in and tries to drown Sam and Anna in the family pool. But Raphael takes the boiled tears and tosses it into the pool, and it stuns the weeping mother for a moment so that Sam and Anna can get away, and their pool becomes holy water. So they all run back into the house, and he's boiling more tears, and she comes after him. And he throws the tears on her, and it melts her. The weeping mother. Well, Chris has her amulet anyways, and he's hiding because they got it out of the pool when they turned it to holy water, and he's holding it up in the attic to lure her there, and that's when they finally can stop her by throwing the tears on her and sending her soul where it belongs. And that ends the movie. Very fascinating. The cinematography, the storyline, it's all great. It's worth the watch. It was directed by Michael Chavez, written by Mickey Daughtry and Tobias. I am going to say this last name wrong, and I apologize. Inawas, I think that's how you say. It was released. Okay. Okay. It was released on March 15th, 2019. It had a budget of $9 million. It grossed. There goes Millie pulling
And there goes me.
That's okay. Fix it, okay, and come back in. It grossed $123 million. I loved, as I'm watching all of these in order, I'm loving how they all connect together, and the storylines and the plots and the cinematography and the costumes. It's just well played. Well played. All right. Did I even talk about Annabelle Comes Home?
I don't know. Oh, and it's not even charging.
And he's dropping his phone. Fun never stops at the Sci-Fi Mombie house.
I'm trying my best here. Here, I might have to
But
find it.
Linda Cardinelli plays Anna. And she is an amazing actress. Anything she's in, I love to watch it because she just brings so much depth to the stories. All right, so let's kind of back up and talk about Annabelle Comes Home. Because it's like between The Conjuring and this, The Weeping Mother movie. It was released on June 26, 2019. It was directed by Gary Dauberman. And the story was written by Gary and James Wan, who we all know directed The Conjuring. It had a budget of $32 million. It grossed $231.3 million. So it opens with the nursing student is dead, and the Warrens have taken possession of Annabelle. And
wait, what happened?
So do you remember from The Conjuring, they're meeting with that nursing student's friends, and they're saying about how the mother bought her Annabelle, and it messed up her whole life, and she died. So the Warrens take possession of Annabelle, and they have a glass case in their museum. A priest comes in twice a day with holy water, blessing her to stop the demon that's hidden in her. So the Warrens are away on a case, and McKenna Grace plays their daughter, Judy. And they hire a girl to be her caregiver, but she brings her friend over who finds the keys to unlock the case.
Oh.
And the priest hadn't been coming in to bless the doll. So that releases the demon and Annabelle. And she goes after Judy.
Oh.
And all the while playing with the friend's head. Like the friend gets locked in the museum. Yeah. And it's all I can say is in the end, they lock Annabelle back up, they bless her, and it stops. But Lorraine Warren is talking to the friend because she has an episode where she starts to play the piano that's locked in the museum, and her father appears and attacks her, like with a knife.
Oh.
Because that's how he died. So it'll make you jump. Like a devil dog chases the caregiver's boyfriend to their chicken coop. It's just amazing. The Warrens had to come back and fix it all. Of course they do. It's their museum. They're always the saviors. There's just, this family had a creative, you're like, damn. And a lot of it is true. This is the family that went through the Amityville horror. They investigated it. So, fascinating stuff. All right. So after The Weeping Mother is The Conjuring 2. It was released on June 10th, 2016, directed by James Wan. The story is by Chet Haynes, Carrie Haynes, and James Wan. It had a budget of $40 million. It grossed $321.8 million, and it's still rising.
Wow.
Tonight, I went digging through the $5 bin at Walmart trying to find, like it said on their website that they had several copies, but I couldn't find the disc that they're selling on the $5 bin is like The Conjuring 2, and the 3 all together in one package. It starts out talking about the Warrens and their connection to the Amityville horror of 1976. Boy, what happened to Lorraine?
I think there's a movie based on the Amityville
There
horror,
is.
but it's separate from The Conjuring.
Right, but it still talks about the Warrens.
Yeah.
And what happened to that family. It's insane.
I think we should watch that one, even though it's not, a part of the Annabelle Conjuring series. It still relates to the Warrens.
Right. So pick that up and watch it.
Basically, the Annabelle Conjuring series is a story about Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Right. It's all about their adventures and what they went through,
Yeah.
and their museum and the torture the family went through. These movies, I already believed in spiritual warfare. But after watching what the Warrens went through, I totally believe it. I totally believe in it. So be careful what you know. So, and this is where the Crooked Man comes in. And I hope they're still going to make the Crooked Man because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So Ed and Lorraine are called to England because a family of 5 is being tortured by an evil spirit who used to own their house. And come to find out, what's the demon's name? Because Lorraine goes, I know your name. You made me spell. Yeah. No, come on. Stay focused. It's American Dad. We've seen them all.
Well, what?
Him. Who? He's that creation of the evil scientist as his son, remember? Yeah. That's why he looks that way.
He almost looks like Roger.
It's Steve, who's played by Scott Grimes, is always so nice to him and treats him like an equal. And yeah. So, but anyways, back to The Conjuring 2. So they're in England helping this family. And come to find out, what's the demon's name?
What?
I forgot the demon's name. Anyways, the demon is using the old man's spirit to lure the family out so that it can steal souls. And it's taken possession of the daughter, and I believe her name is Janet. And it wants the youngest son, Billy's soul.
Oh.
And they have a toy. Isn't this a recurring theme in the Conjuring Annabelle movies? It's always a toy, right?
Uh-huh.
There's a toy that is all about the crooked man. And Janet turns into the crooked man over and over and over, torturing everybody. So it's just crazy. Because they have to release the old man spirit so that the family can have peace. And they do. And it is just insane how they finally figure out how to do it. The Warrens do and help the family. Amazing cinema, cinematography again is amazing. I like that it's the same actors. Because, some movie franchises changes actors. Like, especially if they're kids.
Or especially if it's Scream and you kill off each killer in every movie.
Right. The only actor that had to change was Judy. Because she's growing up. Right? So, just to see it in a different country, to know that, spiritual warfare is all over the globe, no matter where you go, no matter what you do.
Oh, it reminds me of this story. I saw this clip where it was somewhere in Latin America, but this family, it was late at night, they kept hearing a cat meowing. Well, they opened the door, and there's a room right across from the front door, and the door's open there. And there's this palish-looking face, like upside down in the room, mimicking a cat.
Holy crap.
And, she's standing at the door, the mom's standing at the door, and she's like, "You're not a cat. You need to leave, you're not welcome here." And I guess the thing starts charging at the door, so she shuts the door.
Wow.
And I guess it just left.
Wow. The Hodgson's family in England is the one that the spirit is harassing.
But it just goes to show that
terrifying
spirits or really any kind of paranormal creature will do anything to lure you in. Like there's a clip, there's a clip of this guy who's alone in his house, the house that he grew up in, had no issues with until now. From the other room, he hears his own voice telling him to come here.
Bollock. Yeah. Bollock is the demon that is reoccurring all the time in the Conjuring movies and the Nun and the Soul series.
Yeah, but basically, he hears his own voice from the other room telling him to come here, and he's the only one in the house. And so he records it.
Well, we know that demons can take on your own voice. Yeah.
And it says, "Come here. Can I have something to show you?"
No. Hell no.
And instead he just shuts the door, and he makes another video where it's like scratching and clawing at the door, and it wasn't his cat. because he has a cat.
Right.
That's the only other living thing in the house with them, and it sounded heavy and it was scratching all up against the door. And he said that it's not something his cat shouldn't be able to do.
Wow. So at the end of The Conjuring 2, Ed is seen putting the Crooked Man Zotope, those are really cool, on the shelf next to Abel Perone's music box and near Annabelle. So that's where The Conjuring 2 ends. And last but not least, until we see The Nun 2, is Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It.
Oh, that's good so far. The new Adventure Time Fiona and Kate show. It's like more adult, and basically the first episode was about Fiona as like a real human named Fiona Campbell and her cat Kate. And she takes Kate to work with her because she's acting strange, and basically she gets fired from her job as a tour bus guy, like and not like announcer. And so she just goes around town trying to find a way to get to the vet so she can help her cat. Well, instead she ends up going to LSP, and he's looking at the cat and he can't figure out what's going on. All of a sudden, Kate just runs off. She runs off, and Fiona runs off after her. And there's this
spoiler alert if you haven't seen the new show.
But there's this woman that looks like an ice queen that's running an ice cream stand. Well, Kate jumps into the stand, the area where they store the ice cream, and she just disappears. And then episode 2 is about Simon Petrikov, who is the Ice King before he transformed into the Ice King. And it's basically him after he was Ice King having to deal with all of this. And Finn comes and he's like, hey, I'm going to take you on an adventure so you can feel better. It doesn't make him feel better at all. So instead, he tries to summon gold.
Wow.
And the Shoes Goose is there, locked up in a cage. And
I haven't even watched Adventure Time yet.
I know. But anyway, at the end of the episode, Kate jumps out of the back of his head. And he's just sitting there wondering, what? Why is there a cat in my house?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Somebody, I only invited you.
Yeah.
All right, it's saying there's another guest. Hold, please. Yeah, weird. Okay. No worries.
Okay.
All right, so Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. This one scared me to my core.
I will.
No, we're moving on.
I know, I'm just going to add one more thing. Fiona and Kate is streaming on Max every Thursday.
Okay. So catch that. It sounds really good. I need to really binge Adventure Time. Really bad.
If you're gonna do it right, you need Adventure Time, and then Distant Lands, and then Fiona and Kate.
Okay, I will remember that. Okay, you have to write that down.
Yeah.
All right. I swore I wrote up Conjuring 3. All right. Conjuring 3 was directed by Michael Chavez. The screenplay was by David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. The story was by James Wan and David Leslie Johnson Goldrick. It's based on the characters by the Hayeses. It was released in the United States on June 4th, 2021, so it's pretty recent. It has a runtime of 112 minutes. And let me tell you, they're all creepy as hell. It had a budget of $39 million and it grossed $206.4 million. And as we're going along, the Conjuring movies are making less in theaters, but you also have to think this is during COVID. So $206.4 million is very impressive for COVID.
Oh my gosh, it's Wheels in the Leg Man.
Wheels in the Leg Man. All right. Here we go. You ready? In 1981, the Warrens are at a home giving an exorcism because he's finally approved by the Vatican to give them to an 8-year-old boy named David, and I'm going to say this last name wrong, and I always do, Galezel. Sorry, guys. And the exorcism is attended by his parents and his brother and sister. I'm sorry. His parents, his sister Debbie, and her boyfriend, Arnie Johnson. During the exorcism, Arnie invites the demon into his body to save David's soul. And while that's happening, Arnie causes Ed to have a heart attack. So, because he slams him in the chest, causing a heart attack. So, Ed has stents put in. He's in the ICU for days. All the while, Arnie Johnson goes back home because he's living at a boarding house. And he's seeing things that aren't there, like his best friend roommate trying to rape his girlfriend.
Wow.
And he kills his best friend. And he's possessed as he's walking down the street, fully covered in blood. And a cop pulls him over because he's walking down the street. He's got the ghosted out eyes. And they arrest him, charge him for murder. All the while, the Warrens are trying to save him. And they tell his lawyer, you need to plead insanity by means of demonic possession. Of course, the lawyer's sitting there going, it's only been done once in the United States, and now it's been done twice. It's happened. So, the Warrens stay around Danvers, Massachusetts to investigate another stabbing, and she was stabbed 22 times.
I don't understand why they won't just. It's like you got to look at why he killed his best friend, because
it's America's legal system. That's just how it is. I mean, the evidence was there that he murdered his friend. He had his blood on him. But our legal system never looks at the mental health side of it.
I know, but it's also, didn't he see his friend try and rape his girlfriend, though?
Well, it was delusions, though,
Oh.
because he was possessed by the demon. So what's really at the heart of this is there's a witch who is working for Satan, and they are Satan worshiping. And the Warrens go underneath the 8-year-old's house and find one of the occultists, I believe it's a goat head, that they leave to invite demons in. And Lorraine touches it and becomes connected to the witch. And that's actually how they stop her, is through her connection with the witch. And the witch has one of these goat heads delivered to their home in a vase of black roses. I mean, shit got real when they found it. And Ilsa, the witch, tries to kill Lorraine. But Lorraine, having the power of God and Christ on her side, push her back, and the demon kills her after Ed takes a sledgehammer to her altar. And what the demon does to Ilsa the witch, wow. You have to watch the movie to believe it. And, there's a lot of the Hollywood, you know, vibe to it. I believe a demon could do that to a human body. I mean, he pretty much like crumpled her up like a piece of paper. Bones and all. Crunch, 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 crunch. It was insane. Insane. So Ed takes the cup altar artifact, and where does he put it? Where does he put it, Vic?
I don't know.
In the museum. All the artifacts go in the museum. Yep. So the good ending to this, because they actually proved that Arnie was possessed by a demon, is he gets 5 years of manslaughter in prison for killing his best friend. And the movie ends with Ed building Lorraine the gazebo, like the one where they kissed for the very first time. So, and until we see The Nun 2, that's a wrap up for the Annabelle the Conjuring series saga. Got to name it right, a saga, because after 3 is a trilogy, and after that, it's a saga. So, I like this kind of supernatural horror type. I'm a Poltergeist fan. So anything like that always catches my eye, and it's really, really cool to me. Do I like the blood and gore in it? No, of course not. I don't like to see anybody die. But it's a good storyline. The Warrens, look them up, research them. They are fascinating people. They were fascinating people. Unfortunately, the whole family is gone. They all passed away. Lorraine passed away in 2019. So, yeah. All right. Marching on with the It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci-Fi Mombie horror series.
You finally get it right now.
I did. We're going to Saw.
You're not ready for it.
I'm never ready for it. I don't like blood, guts, and gore. So, how did I ever make it through Private Ryan? I have no idea.
I don't think it's actually like as bad as you think.
Okay, maybe it's because I don't like to see pain inflicted on people. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Well, I have seen clips of it, and it's really like there are some parts.
Yeah.
But it's not all that bad.
I know, but it's just me. So your homework for next time, which is episode 25. We're actually at episode 25, Vic. Oh
Wow.
my God, Becky. Is Saw 1 and 2. And there are 10 of them. So get on it. Anything else we want to talk about? Don't forget, your favorite American Dad comes back tomorrow night at 10/9 Central. Your favorite Animation Domination comes back October 1st at 6 Central,
right.
unless football
Fox.
delays it.
That's on
or
Fox.
on
Right.
Fox.
And that's why American
Disney.
Dad can't be a part of it, because they're on TBS.
Do you hear me? Well, no, Fox still produces American Dad. It's just a TBS original.
What? Didn't it used to be on Fox? Though?
Yes.
Why did they take it out?
Why did they cancel Family Guy twice?
But yeah, it stayed on Fox the whole time.
I know. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. Miracle Workers End Days is really funny. It's pretty good.
I actually want to go through and watch Miracle Workers.
You got to start from the beginning
Yeah.
and go all the way through, and it's pretty funny. It's like
I also want to.
It's Miracle Workers meets Mad Max. Is what it is.
I want to watch the new season of American Horror Story when it does air.
Oh yes, American Horror Story comes back
With
September
Kim
something.
Kardashian.
It's coming. Yeah. Actually, I think it's next week.
Wow.
I think it's the 12th.
Kim Kardashian.
It's spider related.
Kim Kardashian.
Yep, Kim's in it. I believe she's carrying one of the babies.
I'm surprised she would want to do something like this. I mean,
Why not?
I know. I
think she's done with law school. Let's conquer American Horror Story next. So there's a lot of stuff coming out. Like there's the Amazing Race and Survivor are back, and they're actually going to be on the same night. Did you see The Bachelor? I don't like The Bachelor. I don't like The Bachelorette.
What?
The Golden Bachelor. He was born in 1951. He's my parents' age.
Huh. How old are the women? His age?
It's a mix. It's a mixed bag. Some men. I'm not going. Not gonna go there. Just because you go younger doesn't mean you're gonna get what you want, right?
Yeah. What?
Sorry, no, never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut. Maybe.
I think it's best to do that.
You think? I don't. Of course, as my mom and my grandma have always told me, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, and kill them with kindness.
Except if they're mean to you first.
No, you know what I've always found with a bully when they insult me?
What?
Stand there and give them the biggest shit grin you could ever give somebody in their life.
Wow.
Just look them dead face in the eye and go. Pisses them off. I love it. It's my favorite. My favorite revenge as a fat girl is somebody insults me and I just stand there and go. Priceless.
What the hell?
So.
Oh, that what?
Oh, they're dragging.
Oh.
Yeah. This episode, the deer went nuts. He licked something and went nuts. So.
Yeah.
Okay, Vic.
Huh?
Are we done?
I think so.
You think? All right. Well, party on, party people, as Wayne would say in our favorite
Where
movie.
can we watch Saw?
Hold, please. So talk amongst yourselves. I'm beklempt right now. Oops. Yeah. Where can I watch Saw 1 and 2? All right, guys, you ready? You can find it on Peacock, Stars, Amazon Prime Video, YouTube, Hulu, Sling, YouTube TV, Philo. You can also rent it from Google Play, Redbox, Vudu, and check Google because it has a list of upcoming viewings of each movie. All right? So your homework, once again, is Saw 1 and 2. And if you would, be so kind. I'm going to shtick it again.
Oh. Well,
Hold on. We are all over social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, Pinterest, Patreon. We have our own website, sci-fi-mombie.godaddysites.com. We are on YouTube at Sci-Fi Mombie. Pretty much everything at Sci-Fi. Yep, tomorrow. I'm so ready. American Dad tomorrow. TBS. Hey, Night's back.
Still going?
Yeah, we're wrapping up right now. We're giving everybody our social media shtick. Please like and share our videos, and please subscribe to our channel. We would love it if you would. Watch our friends, and above all, if you would be so kind.
Don't throw shit at people when you're at a concert.
Don't throw shit at people. We would really love your donations.
And coffee ice cream. Amen.
Amen. We would really love some donations. Oh, what's this? Is this the Expendables 4? Holy crap, it is. Hey, Megan Fox. Wow. They'll die when they die. That's the motto of this movie that comes out on September 22nd. They'll die when they die. Nice. So anyways, would you please follow us, subscribe to us, like all of our videos.
Be good people.
Comment to us. We might use your comments on air. And above all, what do I always say?
Watch sci-fi.
That and renew the Orville. Come on, Disney. Come on, Disney. Stop stalling. All right, party people.
Mommy's World Book, yeah.
Or as my song says, I'm in your head. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We're in your head. All right, guys. Later.